Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we have the big daddy from Mahindra, the 2022 Scorpio N in this beautiful Napoli black, and this is the top of the line Z8L model. No doubt this car has a commanding presence on the road, but the rear end design is something I am personally not a very big fan of, and those tail lights doesn't give you that iconic Scorpio vibe, and from certain rear angles the rear end looks too tall and narrow. However, the front of this vehicle has that macho appeal with the 7-slat Mahindra grille and this new dual barrel headlamps, all LED in function, with a signature sting like DRL at the bottom with fog lamps which also has cornering functions, and air duct which is functional for cooling the brakes and the tires. The top of the line model gets this 18 inches mud plus snow rated tires with this good looking diamond cut alloy wheels.
Just listen to the third of the boot. That's the quality that Mahindra presents. And now I'll just hop on to the driving seat and I'll just share with you the driving experience of this big tall SUV. Okay, so there is a bit climb into the cabin, and so they have provided this handle here. And Prakritis Da has just driven the Scorpio N. How was your experience?
The experience was quite nice. The NVH levels were very low, much more less than expected.
This front seat is electrically adjustable, so I'll just pull back my seat to my comfort levels. This is the automatic variant, the 6-speed automatic, 2.2 liter turbo petrol. Right? We'll just start the vehicle. Press the brake pedal.
Start the engine.
So that's the car. Now it's in park mode. Now we'll just. Now it's in drive mode. Release the handbrake, off the pedal, and the car goes. Right of the driver's seat is that they have not given adjustable, height adjustable seat belts.
This is the top of the line Z8 variant, Z8L variant.
So here
petrol engine.
So that's another Scorpio N just overtook us there. Quite unusual.
Quite unusual. It's a TD vehicle, I guess.
Okay, so right off we are going for some adventure here.
You can see the offbeat track.
So we are just going off-road.
Anyway, this vehicle produces around 200 bhp, 203 bhp to be precise.
bhp. Around
320 Newton meter of torque.
Okay.
You can see the leg of the
So
camera.
one of the biggest bug of this particular car is I'll show you again. Just look at the camera of this. The resolution plus the FPS is so poor on this vehicle. When you're paying around 20 to 25 lakhs for this top model, the camera should have been far better than this. And this model doesn't get a 360 degree camera, it's 180 degree camera. And here we have a single sunroof here, which is nice for a vehicle for what it's intended to do. We don't need a massive panoramic sunroof.
Mahindra claims it's the widest in the class.
Yeah, it's the widest in its class. It's good, man. And yet ke beshi loka nahi. Here Prakritis Da will show the ease of getting into this vehicle.
Here's a handle to tumble down the seat like this.
So if you want to access the third row, prothom kenuwa?
Seat space to bahut kom ase. My knees are touching the back of the second row.
So it is generally not ideal for adults.
No, it will be good for kids but not for adults.
Yeah. One click tumble and then again it gets back into its position. Middle row space.
Quite nice.
Quite nice.
There's
Even
around
people,
20 centimeters of space between my knee and the front seat.
even for taller people with 6 or more than 6 feet,
Yeah, sure.
it will be no problem. And then you also have another feature where you can recline the seat. So this is the lever through which you can recline the seat if you want more comfort while you travel long distances. And you have this additional AC blower, you have the controller, speed controller, and then you have this USB C type. So you have a C type here.
Sadly, the third row doesn't get aircon vent or power outlet. Well, special thanks to Assam Motors Tinsukia and Rochelle who have arranged this drive for us today. And as a passenger, you'll appreciate the use of rich coffee black leatherette on the dashboard and the seats, of course. And the entire glass area on this vehicle is quite large, making the cabin airy and wide.
This has a driver's downstairs system. Plus, it has Adrenox system, the one which is in the 700 with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly.
Okay.
You have this one Alexa and open the sunroof.
Okay, so that is the Alexa demonstration for you. And yeah, Adrenox system from the XUV 700 is the same. We find it here in the new Scorpio N. And apart from that, you have a wireless charging pad. Here you can see Rochelle's phone is charging. 180-degree camera.
Auto start-stop system, traction control, hill descent control.
Okay.
And in SOS button is here.
Okay.
And in diesel, you can also the drive modes.
Yeah.
Diesel, this one.
But right now we are in the petrol one, so this doesn't have those zip zap zoom. Na?
Zip zap zoom.
Yeah, right. And the console here, it is not entirely digital, so we have a multimedia at the center there, giving us the essential details. But the tachometer and the speedometer are analog ones, and it's
You
fine.
have a Sony sound system.
Yeah, there's a Sony sound system. कितने speakers है इसमें?
It has a 12 speakers, 2 subwoofers, and
Yeah. So the sound system, the quality is really awesome. And you can see the Scorpio badging and the glove box. These are cooled ones, and there is also a light fitted here, so at night there's no hassle. And this car has ambient lighting and all.
ambient lighting it does not have.
It doesn't have ambient lighting. Well, in this particular car, we noticed some fitting issues, like panel gaps were not even, as you can see in this wheel cladding. And I hope Mahindra fixes these fitting issues.
Daylight already बहुत कम ही है, so again we have a side step here. Otherwise it's quite a climb up into the cabin. Dials look quite simple, analog part digital, but the digital display here is quite large. It shows you fuel economy, instantaneous fuel, average fuel, distance to empty, and all sorts of stuff like that. And here we have the Adrenox system. You have all the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, navigation, and other such multimedia options, which I am not very fond of while driving a car. The main pleasure of this car is actually driving it, so we are gonna have it. You can see it doesn't have that gloss black finish as it had on the XUV, so bit of cost cutting right there. And there's a flat bottom steering here, just to give that extra bit of a sporty feel there. This is entirely piano black. I hope you are able to see. These are brushed aluminum here, and the cabin looks nice. This is entirely gloss black here with brushed aluminum inserts over here, makes it look quite premium. Sony speaker, but very sadly for a car this pricey, they don't even give you automatic auto dimming rear view mirror. So in the XUV we had a automatic park brake, but here we have a manual one, the conventional one. Brakes are really nice, and okay, so we have this auto stop start button, which is now put on. So whenever you brake the car, you pause driving, it automatically shuts down the engine, and again you press the pedal, it starts. Wow, what বঢ়িয়া লাগিছে ৰে চিনেৰিটো। ডাউন শিফট কৰি পেলাই এই কৰিলে। So sitting at the driver's seat, now Mahindra says that it has the tallest sitting position, a very commanding view, and I can certainly feel it from here sitting at the driver's position. And just look at the window area. It's so nice. I'm not much acquainted to driving automatic cars. For someone who is who is having a transition from a manual to an automatic vehicle, so I think they won't have any problem as such. And
being a tall SUV, the high-speed stability felt quite confidence-inspiring. The motor doesn't have that initial crazy pull like the XUV 700, but it still carries a lot of grunt under the hood to give you that thrilling, exhilarating performance. The gear shifts also felt quite quick and accurate to the driver's input.
and the body roll on this car is also quite nicely controlled. The steering feels very light and it makes the entire driving experience very easy. So this car in fact has the cornering lamp functioning. So if I must say about the headlamps, so I'm not very happy with the performance of the lights here. Prakrit is the key ko apuni. Are you happy with the performance of the lamps?
No, the XUV 700 has better lights, far better lights than this.
Yeah, and now it's in low beam, and even the high beam is not very bright as it should have been. And this car also misses out on ambient lighting inside the cabin, which is now a common feature that every car, even sub 4 meter SUVs have nowadays. But this car, which is around 20 to 25 lakh, it doesn't have that.
Finally, I can proudly say that the Scorpio N might be one of the best handling, comfortable, premium, feature-rich, rugged, go-anywhere, body-on-frame SUV under 30 lakh. And yet again, Mahindra with the Scorpio N has proved that Indian automakers can make vehicles at par or maybe better than their global rivals.